Jimmy down on the deck gave him the best dressed award. He's had the classy button-ups all week. So yeah, Murillo Perez, best dressed. But right now we're getting ready to drop. Look at him, he is serious right now. Charlie Blair, he's been skating this bowl every day the last couple weeks, going higher than anyone. Charlie Blair, unique lines and huge airs.
That's right, our final jam of the Van Dorn Invitational here in Huntington Beach.
Boom, tail
Final
grab
three skaters. Nice lean air.
It's so cool just when the camera's just focused on Charlie because, you know, in the jam, here's the unique transfer off the quarter pipe into the bowl, fatty to flatty. I had heard people say that Pedro was doing that line also, but I never saw Pedro do it in the contest. Charlie's the only one that made that happen in the contest. Solid intro run right here by Charlie Blair.
Definitely, full 40 seconds on the clock.
Going to be a factor in the final rankings right there. Great skating, Charlie Blair. And next up, we're all waiting to see this guy. Had the free pass to the semis today. Curren Caples, full speed attack.
That's right, placed second in semis. Curren went directly to the semifinals, didn't have to skate qualifying. He's got fresh legs, he's killing it.
Curren just put out an amazing video part to turn pro along with Louis Lopez and Alec Majerus for flip.
Oh, that lean cross-up, lean crossbow in the tail was epic.
Really good all-terrain skater. He's been skating a lot of street recently up in LA. Really good on the tranny and mini ramp. Oh, just jumping off.
One of the only times I've ever surfed in my life, I got a surfing lesson from Curren Caples.
Yeah.
Props to the Caples family.
Murillo Perez. Murillo has also been killing it. Murillo did a couple transfers earlier in the semifinals that no one else did.
Yeah, Murillo. Crowd is going nuts.
Murillo's also
Viva Brazil.
part of the RTMF Pedro Barros crew down there in Florianopolis. Shout out to his buddy Fuguinho. Didn't quite make it into the semis yesterday, but these three guys have been traveling the world the last couple years. They pulled along Grayson Fletcher as part of their Brazilian crew in the last few months.
Yeah, they adopted Pedro.
Yeah,
Grayson, he's been spending a ton of time over there with Pedro and these guys.
Unofficial Brillian.
He even kind of looks like he could pass for Brazilian.
Yeah, looks like he could pass for caveman. Yes! Oh, man, he made
Almost
that one in the semifinals. Great intro run by all three of those guys. We got 7.5 minutes on the clock, and this is the last jam in the finals right now. We're going to decide the winner of the Van Dorn Invitational. Charlie Blair, huge backside 360.
And if you'll notice, you see Curren kind of keeping an eye. Looked like he started off that heat following Charlie's lines, so he didn't have to crash into anyone.
Charlie Blair's killing it right now. Front blunt, pivot, fakie, board getting away. Get it, Charlie. Did you see the little hurdle over the spine right there?
Yeah. Murillo is in. He had to catch his breath from his intro run.
Oh, going for the frontside feeble over the bridge. I still want to see if Murillo can do that 360 over the teardrop again that he did in the semifinals.
Charlie, hometown hero, has been here all week ripping it. You know he wants to win this contest. Nice.
Yeah, little style points with the arms on the way in. This is Curren Caples right now.
It's a lot less crowded now in the finals with only 3 people in the bowl.
Steezy back tail to alley-oop frontside ollie.
Looks to be working to Curren's advantage.
Yeah.
One less person in the mix.
Is not a fan of crashing into people.
No, definitely not. Seems to be flowing.
I don't think
getting speed lines.
I don't think anyone's a fan of crashing into your buddy at full speed, but there's a
Chris Russell might be.
Yeah, he might. Or Marlon. Chris Russell and Marlon crashed into each other.
They always win
a few times. Yeah.
Unless they cancel each other out. Yeah, Charlie, plenty of time. Our final jam of the Van Dorn Invitational here.
Curren looked for the Pedro-style chicken wing and just shot out.
That's never a fun one.
Man, Murillo's kind of getting hung up the last couple times, going for the lip tricks across the bridge.
Charlie got for us. Blunt kickflip.
Yes. He pulled that just in time in the semis to get him into the finals. We'll see if he can make it happen again.
Obviously, the judges liked it. Got him into 3rd place. Yeah, Curren. Wow. Popping out to nose grind. That
massive frontside flip. We got 5 minutes to go in the last jam heat right now.
Curren's got so much control. He makes really difficult tricks look super easy. Like eyeing up to that nose grind pop out.
Back Smith to tail slide. Murillo Perez, one of the coolest looking tricks on the bridge.
Into the backside ollie. Hanging on. Sketching out.
Hung up so hard he got speed wobbles on the way down.
Yeah, Murillo. He wants it. That's got to be crazy for Pedro.
Yes, perfect bolt landing for Charlie Blair on the blunt kickflip fakie. That one didn't take as many tries as it did in the semis.
And it's got to be crazy for Pedro with traveling with guys like Murillo who are all of a sudden catching up to him in the contest.
Hey, you can't crash at my house and skate my bowl every day after all. Nah, those guys are really good homies. I went to Australia with both of those guys for a couple weeks into last year, and they love skating with each other.
You can totally see it in their styles.
Heel flip frontside air. That's one of Murillo's vert moves. Wow, backside 360 over the teardrop. We saw it in the semis. He slapped his truck down.
Oh, wow! Curren Caples with the nose blunt slide up the extension. First time we've seen that all weekend long.
All 3 of these guys are on fire in this last jam right now. Some of the best skating we have seen all week. Curren going for the Raven style stand-up nose grind. Oh my gosh, is he going to fakie?
Wow, I want to see that.
Charlie Blair was on a frontside 50-50, eyeing up, taking it to fakie. That would have been death-defying.
Wow. These guys, all 3 of these guys just killing it. You know they want to win this thing. 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left, and I want to see those tricks that they're working on. Look at this 360 transfer. Murillo Perez made the 360, didn't slap that one to disaster, didn't have to.
Yeah, Murillo.
What's he got now?
Front air to disaster. And the crail smack.
Curious to see if Charlie's going to try that frontside 50-50 to fakie again. Murillo just took, that was like a 2-minute long run right there.
Yeah, he just stacks points, man. He's one of those guys that stays in the bowl the entire time.
Cutting back to Curren Caples. All 3 of these guys could win this thing. Once again, the judges are overall impression for this entire heat. Doesn't matter what you did in prelims. Doesn't matter what you did in the semifinals. It's this jam right now. Frontside flip just getting away. Looked like he was maybe too far over the deck on that one. Full speed Murillo, stalefish revert.
Yes. Wow, intense.
Wow, 50-50 through corner and a full flat wall. Murillo's killing it right now.
Stale disaster in a front 50-50, almost hanging up.
Hanging up and hanging
Murillo
on.
refuses to fall off his board unless he's thrown off it.
Curren's got the steezy front blunt to tail slide.
Nice ollie up to
See if he can make the frontside flip right here.
Let's see it, Curren. I believe that was the Sal flip to fakie. I'm not
Curren
sure.
made it. Curren made the frontside flip.
Oh, yes.
We'll see the replay on that at the end of the heat because both of these guys are killing it and we can only watch one thing at a time.
All 3 of these dudes want to win this thing.
Oh, Charlie Blair with a huge transfer. Curren coming right behind them.
Get back in there, Curren.
We got a minute and 20 seconds to go right now. Oh,
nice front feeble.
Wow. Murillo
Tweak,
could win this thing. He is killing it.
Has stayed on his board almost the entire 10 minutes.
I'm glad I'm not a judge for this one, man. I mean, just from the last few heats, from Raven Tershi, from all the guys that have been killing it, Pedro.
Then you go back to Grayson killing it as the wild card.
Ronnie Sandoval, Grayson, like you mentioned, and I think all 3 of these guys are top 5 or top 3 for sure.
Charlie wants it. Says this thing's not over. What's he got? 40 seconds left. 30 seconds.
Last couple runs
Make
for these
it count.
guys. 50-50 backside reamer.
Oh, wow. That is quite an ending to the contest.
And he
Unless
kinda-
Curren pulls something crazy
He
out of his
kind of
hat.
threw the monkey wrench in Charlie's trick. Charlie was going for a trick, and Murillo just flew under him full speed. We got 5 seconds to go. This is going to be the last trick. Huge frontside. Curren's doing flat ground tricks right now, and that is time for the Van Doren Invitational right now. That is the last jam.